Welcome back to another quick review. Today it is quick review number 100. Started this series almost 3 years ago now. 3 years and about 3 months. So almost 3 years ago now we started this series, and we're finally 100 quick reviews in. And what better time to, I guess, return to our roots? So a couple weeks back, I did a quick review, re-reviewed 13 Sentinels: Aegis Rim, and I thought, might as well take this chance to re-review The Batman, aka the first ever quick review on this channel. So, let's just start by saying, I finished. This quick review is being recorded about 5-6 days after the Penguin has finished airing. So this might have a tiny bit of spoilers for that, even though I do plan on doing an entire quick review for that on its own. But yeah, it's time to re-review the Batman. I've recently rewatched it, fell in love with it again. It's still the greatest comic book movie ever made, and there's kind of nothing that can really be said about that. I think my thing with the Batman is going into it, because I've rewatched it a couple of times since I first saw it. I've rewatched it a couple of times. And a couple of those times I was like, I'm not too interested, kind of boring and whatnot. Like, not like the movie was boring, but maybe it was my attention span or whatnot. But I didn't find the movie on those rewatches to be, you know, to be engaging. They didn't really do much for me. But after a while, because it's been about 7 to 8 months since I've last seen the movie, I rewatched it and I fell in love with it all over again. It's so good. I think it truly, it's not as long as it doesn't feel as long as people make it out to be, right? Of course, it's still a 3-hour movie, but it actually doesn't feel like that. It's crazy to me. Matt Reeves has managed to make almost every minute count, every second count. The story is great. I love where he takes Batman in this movie. The idea of Batman uncovering a crime that has to deal with his family, and the Riddler being the person to bring that up. It's very reminiscent of Batman the Telltale series, and I'm making this comparison because I played that game very recently, within the last month or so. So it's very reminiscent of that, and I love it for that. It feels like such a personal, yet the stakes feel personal, but yet they feel like it involves everybody in Gotham, because it does. It's a story that is about Batman, yes, but it's a story that's also about Gotham itself. It's corruption, it's good days, it's bad days. Mostly, it's bad days. The people in it, the different sides of Gotham, being the criminal underbelly, the police, the corrupt cops, Batman himself, Batman as a symbol, as a sign, what Batman is supposed to be. I love how, rather than just using Gotham to elevate the character of Batman, Gotham is essentially a character in its own. I love that from this movie. Like I said, I love Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne. I know we were all skeptical of that beforehand, but I need more of that. Colin Farrell as the Penguin is phenomenal with how little he has, which is why I'm glad the Penguin series exists, because when you get to see that character more and how much of a horrible person that character is. But we'll get to that in a quick review. I think every actor in this movie, actor or actress in this movie, delivers on all fronts. It truly is some of the best performances we've seen in a comic book movie in some time. And yeah. And then the last thing I really want to talk about, soundtrack is still great, and then the visuals. Oh my God, the visuals! I hope they get Fraser back for the Batman Part 2, if possible. I think that'll be great. I really need that, because the visuals of this movie are so stunning. You don't really get that as much as the Penguin. I think the Penguin is still a very stunning movie, a very stunning series at times. It looks really good, but it being a TV series, you don't get to see those moments as much as in the Batman, where that cinematography, shot placement, everything, those colors and whatnot, or at least the colors that they use and whatnot, are apparent everywhere. Like the fight scenes are so well done. You don't get to see that as much as in the Penguin compared to the Batman, which is why, even though Penguin still looks great, which is why in Batman Part 2, I hope they get Fraser back, because that would be the most unfortunate thing for this movie if they don't. But yeah, that is my quick review of the Batman Part 2. And that is quick review number 100. More to come as usual. I have like 2 or 3 more quick reviews that I want to do within the next a week or 2 or so. So yeah, more to come. See you then. Bye.